Today we released two new updates to both the Clutch WordPress plugin and also to the Contact Form 7 library. These two updates provide enhanced functionality to Contact Form 7 and also provide a better user experience when selecting a form that you want to submit to. So I'll be showing you how to use Contact Form 7 and setting up a form like we see here and posting that data to your WordPress backend. First things first, make sure that you've added or installed the Contact Form 7 from the marketplace. If not, you can scroll down and browse the marketplace for Contact Form 7. You should make sure that you're using Contact Form 7 2.0. You should also make sure that you've updated your Clutch WordPress plugin to the latest version, which is version 2.1.0. You can get the latest plugin from our website, where you'll download the zip file and then upload that to WordPress to make your update. Next, what we want to do is we want to take our contact form itself and provide a new action. So we're going to take an action, and from here, you'll see that we have our new UI that allows you to select a contact form that is available on your WordPress backend, and then also select the data that you want to send and submit to it. So right now, all I have is a contact form 1. Let's go to WordPress and let's create a new contact form for the one that we have. So we'll hit contact, and I also have both Contact Form 7 and I'm using Flamingo as a place to store those form submissions. So I'm going to go to contact and we'll add a new one. And we'll call it real estate form. Then we need to add, we need to add a phone number, and I think we can also remove a subject line. So instead of removing this one, we'll just modify this to be a phone number. And we'll just call this phone. And instead of your subject, we'll call it your phone. And then we have your name, your email, your phone, and your message that we want to submit to. And we'll hit save there. And when we go back to Clutch, we should see our updated form. It might take a second for this to actually come through. There we go. Just need a little refresh to clear the cache. And now I'm going to select the real estate form. And then the data that we want to submit to this form is the form itself. So here's our email form. I think this email form is the one that is located on the footer. Trying to scroll here. There we go. Yes, we have an email form on the footer, so we don't want that form. We want the real estate form. And to make this easier, I'm going to name this the same that it is on WordPress. And then when I go and bind to my form, I'm going to look for real estate form. And then I'm going to select my data. And then the last steps are to just make sure that your form controls themselves, the names match the names that are on Contact Form 7 in WordPress. This should be your name, your email, your phone, pattern. This was pattern. Email is not valid. We're going to remove that pattern. I don't need the email on my phone. And then our message here, we're going to remove this minimum length and minimum length message, as I don't need that either. So then we'll add your message. We'll make all of these required. And for the time being, for the sake of this demo, I'm not going to worry about the checkbox here. So I'm going to wrap this in an if and just mark this as false, and we'll just remove that if conditionally for right now off this form, so we can just focus on the main submission here. then we should be able to fill this out. Give this my name. All right. Didn't let me type in that input for some reason, and now I could type into the input. And so my name is Al. It's for you. My email. And my phone number. And a message. Thanks for this. Then we'll hit send. We should get a thank you, your message. Thank you for your message. It has been sent. Then we can go back to WordPress and then check our inbound messages. So we're missing the subject. That's just because I removed the subject from the actual contact form that I created. But if we open this up, we should see all of the data that I just submitted. So we've got my name, phone number, or name, email, phone number, and my message. Everything seems to have come in just as I intended for it to. And that is the basics of using Contact Form 7 with the new updates. Additionally, using any of the messages here. So any of these messages, we can actually control what happens when your form is submitted or if there's an error on any of your fields. And so like, for example, we can do woohoo, thanks for if the sender's message was sent successfully. And this took no extra action. We automatically try and fetch this from the server and apply that. So just add that and we'll hit thanks for this too. Might need to refresh everything actually, just to make sure that we have the latest version. I'm just going to clear cache just in case. Alex, we should do fake email and test that out. So it looks like the message is not working as it should, but we can dig into that and find out why. So we've got form success message. That looks to be correct. All right, after doing some debugging, I realized that I forgot to save this. So if we hit save here, then we should be able to go back and hit submit. And now we see our updated success message. And so you can do that with any of your fields as well, or any error messages that you would like to change. They'll automatically flow in and be applied to your form. If you have any questions about this update to the Clutch WordPress plugin or how to use Contact Form 7, feel free to ask in the comments below or go over to our Discord and reach out in the community.